To be haunted is to glimpse a truth that might best be hidden. Learn we may be with another man's learning. We can only be wise with wisdom of our own. Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. No human being will ever know the truth, for even if they happened to say it by chance, they would not know they had done so. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. We cannot face up to what lies ahead without facing up to what lies within. Your rebel soul shines like a diamond pulled from dust, bright, clear, and flawless. Whatever happens to your body, your soul will survive, untouched. If you can't change your fate, change your attitude. Swords can win territories but not hearts, forces can bend heads but not minds. One of the few good things about modern times, if you die horribly on television, you will not have died in vain. You will have entertained us. It takes a while, but all of us will find our path. That day is not far away. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Truth is that which makes a people certain, clear, and strong. Never bend your head. Hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. Your days are numbered. Use them to throw open the windows of your soul to the sun. If you do not, the sun will soon set, and you with it. You take people, you put them on a journey, you give them peril, you find out who they really are. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Tell people the hammered truth, and it will ring like steel against an anvil. Optimists move through life with a happy exterior. What happens on the inside shows up on the outside. Fault always lies in the same place, with him weak enough to lay blame. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. Money gives you freedom. Freedom gives you happiness. We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Don't let mental blocks control you. Set yourself free. Confront your fear and turn the mental blocks into building blocks. Temptation is the feeling we get when encountered by an opportunity to do what we innately know we shouldn't. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. To turn your dreams into reality, all your resources, efforts, and concentration should be aligned in the same direction. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. Discipline your mind to think positively. Discipline your mind to see the good in every situation and look on the best side of every event. There is no harm in taking a step forward if you are not standing on the mountain's brink. When people try to bury you, remind yourself you're a seed. I distrust every idea that doesn't seem obsolete and grotesque to my contemporaries. The easy confidence with which I know another man's religion is folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. If time is precious, no book that will not improve by repeated readings deserves to be read at all. I wonder how many people don't get the one they want, but end up with the one they're supposed to be with. Do the best you can, with what you can, while you can, and success is inevitable. Miracles don't just happen. You have to work to succeed. You have to have an achievable dream. There's only so much emotional superglue in a person's soul that everything just stays broken. It's the people who never learn the word impossible who make history, because they're the ones who keep trying. One of the few things in life that cannot possibly do harm in the end is the honest pursuit of the truth. Moments caught in time, simple memories spread out before me, timeless reminders of how life goes on, even when it feels as if you cannot. Yet we must say something when those who say the most are saying nothing. If we encounter a man of rare intellect, we should ask him what books he reads. This is a wonderful day. I have never seen this one before. It is a costly thing, looking on the true face of love. You only have to do a very few things right in your life so long as you don't do too many things wrong. I would rather be an opportunist and float than go to the bottom with my principles around my neck. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. You can have everything you want if you can put your heart and soul into everything you do. They might pay you to vote for them, but having a wrong government in place, you pay it with your life. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to learn to see the rain. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Stanford University Commencement Speech, 2005. Very occasionally, if you pay really close attention, life doesn't suck. I'll never understand humans. Poison side. All of you seem to welcome our lies, but you never like it when we tell the truth. I'm guilty of giving people more chances than they deserve, but when I'm done, I'm done. Sometimes I can hear my bones straining under the weight of all the lives I'm not living. Truth is naturally universal. And shines into many different windows, though many are clouded. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. We had the experience but missed the meaning. An approach to the meaning restores the experience in a different form. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. The hardest battle you are ever going to have to fight is the battle to be just you. It doesn't get better by overthinking, it only gets better by working towards eradicating your problems. Speaking up for people who don't have a voice is important. It's the right thing to do, even if it's hard. We are good to others only because we think that is, or will be, good for us. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Be the light you seek so desperately in your life and chase away that darkness. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. Never lose hope. Storms make people stronger and never last forever. I wake up and grind like the whole world owes me money. I'm taking that money like I'm owed. At first, they'll only dislike what you say, but the more correct you start sounding, the more they'll dislike you. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Every flower is a melody that floats through the air and soothes our hearts. When faith in our freedom gives way to fear of our freedom, silencing the minority view becomes the operative protocol. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. You are art. You are a masterpiece. Treat yourself as such. Life is not like water. Things in life don't necessarily flow over the shortest possible route. And I remembered something else that makes us human. Faith, the only weapon in our arsenal to battle doubt. The summit of happiness is reached when a person is ready to be what he is. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. When it resonates and you feel it, then it was meant for you. My point is, life is about balance. The good and the bad, the highs and the lows, the pina and the colada. Every single time you help somebody stand up, you are helping humanity rise. The right thing to do and the hard thing to do are usually the same. No one human being knows the full truth about another human being, not even one's nearest and dearest. Thank people who help you because they make you happy. Thank people who don't help you because they make you strong. If you start with nothing and end up with nothing, there's nothing lost. To know the history of science is to recognize the mortality of any claim to universal truth. A man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. If they don't like you for being yourself, Be yourself even more. Fame is a vapor, popularity is an accident, riches take wings, those who cheer today may curse tomorrow, and only one thing endures: character. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. It's your life. You don't need someone's permission to live the life you want. Be brave to live from your heart. The spiritual life does not remove us from the world, but leads us deeper into it. The way to screw up somebody's life is to give them what they want. Follow your heart. You may go astray, but your life will find its direction somehow. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be someone. Now I realize I should have been more specific. Instead of complaining about the problem and blaming others, start finding the solution.